All right, the finals. We have the choice. We'll play first. The old one-lander. I'd like to keep this, but too dangerous, unfortunately. We are running 18 lands, but we're not doing anything. We're not doing enough with this hand, in my opinion, especially with the ankle shanker. Yeah, it's an easy mull. This hand's not great either, but I am going to keep it. Just curve out to that ankle shanker, I guess. Ah, another Alex Stephenson deck. People love the Alex Stephenson deck. So, do I play the Ghost Fireblade? I don't see any reason to play it since we're running Ascendancy on our deck. Ooh, Seeker. Jeez. This guy's got a nasty curve going on our mull. Not a good sign. All right, let's get a nice creature to play here. It's actually, believe it or not, a reasonably good one. Since, well, I guess we can't block either very effectively. See what land he plays first, I guess. We got the 2 Defiant Strikes at the table that I saw. I mean, he could have one too, but God, I would have loved Seeker the way in this deck. Okay. Well, we'll see if he swings both. I mean, that would be quite the attack if... Okay. Well, now I definitely... He's not attacking with Seeker, but attacking with Hateblade would be... He should have attacked with Hateblade there. It's not a good block for me. Here's an issue. If I play the Cliffs, I can't play the Blade and equip. I keep holding Blade, and then it just comes back and bites me in the ass. So the dilemma is, if I play Blade and land and equip, I can't play Ankle Shaker next turn unless I for sure draw an untapped land. If I play the tapped land, I leave up Defiant Strike for potential prowess. I guess that's the best I got. Let's do that. Kind of like the idea of Defiant Strike. Green mana too. That's not good. Awaken the Bear. Stuff like that. Kieran. All right. You can crack back for quite a bit, some of which is, oh, Ankle Shanker doesn't look the best here. Well, let's play the Falconer. And at this point, I'm just going to play the Ghost Fireblade. Leave up the Defiant Strike. Should definitely be swinging with the Hate Blades in my opinion, but I want to set up for a nice ankle shanker at some point. Krumar. All right. Land pretty bad, but it's all right. So I guess we go Outlast, Equip, leave up Defiant Strike. I guess could play the Plains. I'm gonna hold it for now, just in case of like a Skull Hunter or a something. One card left in hand. Yeesh. Alright, well, that's about as nasty as it gets with the Abzan Ascendancy. It's about as nasty as it gets. I mean, at least the Seeker stays back, but I don't know what we're going to do about those Hate Blades. Pretty sure we're going to lose to that. Too many spirits. Alright, well, even Ankle Shanker can't get us out of this horrible predicament. Just swing with the Hate Blades, for God's sake. Makes no sense. Alright, guess we play a Student. And pass. This way we can at least block the Kirin and block a Hate Blade, I guess, with a Student now. We got a little while yet before this Ankle Shanker can do anything. I mean, it does a little bit, but we don't have quite the right board state for this. Alright, so we block with Student. And I guess I Defiant Strike. The Horde Chief. So if he has a removal, he has to use it on Horde Chief, which I feel like he would have done anyway, but gets his Spirit. Get a Bring Low though, which is actually pretty nice. Does mean we could, well, that's actually not bad either. So at this point, I guess I'll just, well, guess we just play land and pass. We're going to Bring Low his Kirin. When the Warden comes down, it's going to be the trade fodder for the Hate Blade. But for now, we need to Bring Low the Kirin. No attacks? That's interesting. Maybe he's just waiting for a rush of battle. I could see that. So we're taking out his Vigilance Flyer. Does get a token. Weapon Master is not bad, but I think we're just gonna swing with Falconer. Guess I don't have to swing just yet. Let's play the Warden. Get back the Bring Low and pass. Drawing cards is good too, but I'd rather have removal right now. Might even take the Hate Blade for a turn or two or something, but I could definitely, maybe I'll just make the trade. I guess this guy already did his job. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Swift Spear is a card. I think I just play Weapon Master here. And then pump my Falconer and get in. This lets him smite it, I guess. Or kill shot it. I always hate seeing kill shot in decks like this. It's just not where I think you want it. I mean, yeah, it's good here, but just doesn't feel like it's right in that deck. I mean, it's just not proactive to his plan at all. Like I said, yes, it was good there, but he's an aggressive deck. I don't know. I'm not a fan of playing kill shot in a deck like what he's trying to do. It's just completely counter to assault. Like, think if this was like a, I don't know, injury instead or something. How much more proactive he could have been. So, what's my plan now? I got to bring low. What the hell is this? All right. That's pretty insane. Kieran, that was a good draw. Let's play a Swift Spear and a Kieran. And then pass. Basically, at this point, our plan is just build towards a nice ankle shanker. So I think the Bringlow's actually got to hit that Krumar, because everything else is going to be tough. So I got to Bringlow the Krumar before I get the shanker into where we need it to be. Outlast. All right. That's good. Unfortunately, I'm short of mana to do Ascendancy. Let's play it anyway. Well, let me attack first with my Kieran, see if he's got yet another kill shot. I need to get past these for my shanker. Alright, so now we'll play the Ascendancy. Oops. Pass. Well, can't bring low it in response, unfortunately. You know what I want? I want to play Ankle Shanker and bring low in the same turn, and that's just not going to happen. I don't have a good block for Anafenza, which is super bad news. Actually, I do. I do. Alright. I've got the first striker, so actually Anafenza is not as important. Putting the counter on the Swiftwing. Is that right? It's interesting. No cards left in hand. Is that right? But you don't have any cards in hand. What am I missing? Oh, regenerate. I was like, what am I missing? So I could just kill Anafenza with the bring low, but I still think we're on the stop the Krumar plan, which is still going to work pretty nicely for us. Yeah. So now we Kieran in again. I think we actually play the ankle shanker here. The reason being, if I bring low, I don't get to untap my guys and swing team as confidently. So, it's tough. Basically, I want to have my old team untapped. So I think I play ankle shanker post combat, as odd as this is. He has to draw removal, so I'd say we're fairly safe. That's good news. We're fairly safe. I mean, unless he draws a removal spell, of course, but if he doesn't draw a removal spell, I feel like we're in really good shape. Because we get to swing team, bring low Krumar, untap team. Falconer does not matter. All right, so now we get a really solid attack here. Oh, wait. He's got all flyers now? I just realized. Yeah, it's pretty busted. The turn the turn after I play mine, he gets his. That's hilarious. Let's see if it's lethal. Likely is pretty close. Just a team full. I guess on offense it doesn't fly. But I think we're dead. Guess I got to do the math. So let's see who she pumps. At least we get to block Anafenza. All right, that's who you're pumping. So let's figure out blocks. I only have one flyer who has to block here. So that blocks that. Then I take 4, 6, 9, 12. Can I make it 13? I can take 4, 8, 11, 4, 8, 11, 13. If I block this, I still lose my guy, so I might as well, I guess, block a 4-power guy. Because I can't take 4, 8, 11, 14. So I have to block a 4-power guy, I guess. But then does that let me bring low? Yeah, I think it lets me bring low win, though. Oh, wait. Did I just not count those? I'm stupid. It's exactly lethal, isn't it? Probably will be. You know it will be. Yeah, of course. It's exactly lethal. Yeah. Of course. Exactly. And off the top. Why not? All right. That was not fun. Let's try this again. Let's do the force away plan again. Disdainful stroke for what? Doesn't stop Anafenza. Does not stop most of his deck. Does not stop anything I can think of in his entire deck. So I'm not going to bring that in. Yeah, that sucked. Let's try this again. This is a good hand. We'll keep it. No blue source, but whatever. Well, I'd like to get Ascendancy online, but this feels like a good turn to equip. Get 4 power in there. This also lets me play a backwater next turn and give flying if I need to do that. This also highly motivates him to outlast here, to force me to do that. Hope he just plays Abzan Ascendancy or something. Merrick, Nightblade. Well, that changes things. Jeez. Alright, well. Guess we get in for 4. Well, pretty happy to see that as his best play. We didn't see any removal out of him the entire time, did we? I feel like we didn't. Kieran's pretty good too. I can't do both though, so I guess we'll just... Give both flying and swing for 6. Could play Ascendancy, but not exactly sure what that does. I feel like getting more damage in is probably pretty important right here. Seeing as how this will bring him to lethal with either of our guys with the Ghostfire Blade. So basically Falconer is what gets him out of death range. And then I just need to draw Bring Low to put the kibosh on that plan. Alright, gives him a blocker for a turn. Certainly what he needs here. Not playing around Feat of Resistance again. Alright. So force the chump. Follow up with Kieran. And then pass. I can't even do Kieran. Well, force the block, play Ascendancy and Monastery, and then pass. This thing's in smite range now too, which is kind of nice. So now when I cast smite, both of these guys are lethal, but they do need flying. Alright. So the old Ghostfire Blade beat down with some Leaping Masters is all it took. This guy's got a good deck. At least we have 2 Bring Lows, which I really do like in this match. He seems to be super low on removal. Super high. This is another deck where I would have really liked to have had Barrage of Boulders. Or an Erase. I guess this stops the Merrick Nightblade. Stops the Kieran. I don't think that's enough for me to be satisfied. I'd still rather just do Force Away. Force Away is insane against all of his Outlast guys, so I guess we're just keeping it like this. I don't think I can keep this very comfortably. It's just a bunch of... Well, let me think about it. I'm on the draw. 18 resources. If I get any resource, I can play Weapon Master. Ankle Shanker's like a dead card in this hand. I think that's the main reason why this hand's a turnoff. I'm going to mull it. It just doesn't feel like something that's going to beat my opponent's aggressive deck. Admittedly, my opponent didn't have an aggressive draw there, but we know he can have aggressive draws, and this hand just doesn't do anything. It sits on an Ankle Shanker that can't be cast for a long time. I need to draw any land to play Weapon Master. It feels so marginal. I'm going to mull. This hand's pretty bad too. But because I have a student, I feel more comfortable keeping this one. So I am going to keep it. But it's a bad hand. Basically, I was banking on my 6-card hand to be better than my 7-card hand, and it probably was about equal. I certainly didn't want to go to 5. Basically, we just have to draw one of 17 cards, and at least I can make a land drop. Problem is, so many of our lands are into the battlefield tapped. Play Defiant Strike there. Ideally draw a land. We do. Pass. Guess we discard Ascendancy, which doesn't seem like it's coming down anytime soon. I can always get it back with Warden if I have to. Whereas I actually need bodies. Well, at least student blocks, I guess. Good draw. Let's get the guess let's get the Weapon Master down now, one of them. That way I can double block a Seeker. Guess if he plays Abzan Ascendancy here, I'm in pretty big trouble. Yeah, I'm in pretty big trouble. So now I'm not sure how we get out of this. I guess I draw a land and immediately kill Seeker the way. That's going to give him a token, so that's not good. Gotta block the Skull Hunter to just not take. Well, he's not attacking the Skull Hunter though, so maybe I just chump. I can't really afford to take 1,000,000 trillion damage here, but maybe this isn't the turn to chump, so I guess I'll take 6. We're in really bad shape, but we had a mulligan. We kept a one-lander, so we've got some built-in excuses, unfortunately. There's a good draw. So now I think I pass. We set up for a double block on the Seeker of the Way. And then if he pumps it, we bring low it. I'm not quite sure how we're going to deal with all the spirits. I feel like we're just too radically far behind here. All right, well, that's a predicament. I guess I got to kill the... He targeted... Yeah, I got to kill this thing, unfortunately. This at least gets rid of all of our flying problems. And I guess we can block here, too, so that's not the worst. This, like, also holds off his Seeker of the Way attack, I would say. I'm going to double block it. I'm not taking another 4. I don't know why he would choose a student. Maybe because he just knows we're struggling for mana, so there's probably not a good chance we can get the morph up anyway. Plus, we have to deal with a bunch of spirits. Alabaster Kieran would be a good draw, and we get it. Beautiful. Such a slam play there. Still need a blue source before we can start doing important plays. Alright, Hate Blade is acceptable. I feel like we, believe it or not, have done a pretty reasonable job of bringing ourselves back into this game. There's our blue source, which is also amazing. Let's play the morph, because that way we can unmorph next turn if we have to. We also get to swing with our Kieran, which is pretty awesome. Although we know he runs kill shot now. This Kieran is pretty important. He's at 29. I'm not attacking into kill shot. If he taps out so he doesn't have it up, I'll do it, but I'm not going to attack into a kill shot. Not when we're struggling to catch up at the moment. I don't mind playing the Warden for the Defiant Strike. So I guess if well, I think we wait one more turn, I feel like. Because I could start attacking here, but we're at 12 life. I feel like because he's short on removal in a sec, I'm just going to play Warden. Get a body out there. Let's get back the Bring Low. So I've got removal. I don't care if he knows about it. I could have taken the Ascendancy, but I'd rather have the Bring Low right now. Still not attacking. Yes, I could have attacked with Kieran, but like I said, he's running kill shot, so I guess in that respect, kill shot's doing its job, keeping the fear in me, but we're also very far behind, so it's really the only reason I'm trying to actively play around it right now. We don't lose to that. I mean, we're in some trouble, but we don't lose to that. Let me think about this. I think my best blocks are here, this, 4, 7, 10, bringing us to 2. He's going to get 2 more tokens, which means I'm going to die to a follow-up attack, but I do have to bring low, which means, let me think about this. I could do an ultra dangerous play here. Basically, if I take 10, I'm left with these 2 creatures. He's going to get 2 more tokens. I really just don't want to give up my Weapon Master. I feel like he's a really important card to get us back in this game. I am definitely doing these blocks. I'm going to take 10. He gets 2 more tokens. I go to 2. He's got 4 tokens in the air. Next turn I block 1, kill 1 with burn. I can't do it. I have to chump. I really didn't want to chump there. But I feel like it was necessary, unfortunately. Well, at least I can swing into kill shot now. Yeah, at this point, I guess I just have to go balls to the wall. I only have 1 red source. That's a huge bummer, actually. Having the 1 red source here is really bad. Well, I guess got my wish, but so now he swings team. I block a Bonkin, nuke a student, take 4. Otherwise, I have to play a Leaping Master, which can get flight, just to block another token. It leaves me with the Bring Low. I don't actually know what's better. I feel like getting these tokens off the board is pretty important at this point. I guess yeah, he's just going to get too many tokens. I can't beat this deck. Sucks. Alright, well, guess we'll do it anyway. But yeah, I can't beat this deck. He got Abzan Ascendancy too early, and I was too far behind. So I've officially given up at this point. I can't. There's just no way to beat it. He has too much life. There's no road to recovery on this one. We're just massively too far behind. There was a chance right before the rush of battle where we had a shot, but we have absolutely no shot now. Well, I guess not swinging with the Bonkin is a little bit helpful. You should have just swung with it. What do I kill it and he get another token, take another damage that I can't afford to take? Wish Ankle Shanker did something for us right now. It'd be awesome. He swings team. I bring low the Bonkin. Block a token. Block the student. Gonna play around kill shot again. Might as well. I guess I can play Ankle Shanker post combat. Does that do anything? Still can't. I have to kill Bonkin. I can't do anything else. Yeah, we're way dead. I mean, I could bring another token. We still died to this. All right, we died. That sucks. Happened. Not happy about it, but can't do anything about it. All right. Well, it was fun. I hope you enjoyed the deck. Despite all the shortcomings of that deck and not maximizing on the Jeskai Ascendancy value, we still ended up going 2-1, which is good enough. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.